Good afternoon once again to all the people, and thank you very much for joining this webinar today. Uh, our today's webinar topic is just a minute. Digitalize your calibration process with Crave calibration solution. So, in this today's webinar, you will be seeing how Crave solution can help you to address your pain areas from calibration. So before starting this topic, I just wanted to have a quick introduction from our side. My name is Murlidhar Remne and I take care of business and operations from Crave side. And today we have the chief speaker of this webinar is Mr. Ashish Sarodev, who is um, product head and subject matter expert for complete enterprise asset management portfolio at Crave India. So before starting the um, the subject uh, solution and the demo, I just wanted you to quickly take you through about Crave Infotech. So taking this opportunity will not take more time, but some few minutes I'll be taking over here. So this is about Crave. I just wanted to brief you about the Crave, who we are, what we do, and our services portfolio. So if you look at, we are 13 years old organization, working from 2007, have ISO 9000, 27000 certifications. Then we are working as an independent software solution vendor, as mentioned over here, and closely associated rather with SAP from our inception 2007. We are working very closely with SAP globally for various assignments in SAP Cloud as well as SAP Enterprise Services. So along with SAP, Crave has uh, premier partnerships with Zebra, who is premium computer or mobile device manufacturer globally, and also associated with Here Technology for geo enablement solutions. So we have head office in New Jersey and have presence in physical offices rather in USA, India. In India, we are situated at Pune, Hinjewadi. And other than that, we have offices in Brazil and Africa. So from these global offices, we are catering to our global customers mainly in North America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. So this is just about the organization. In the next slide, if you see, we left hand side, we have mentioned about our services, what we do. Predominantly work in, as I mentioned, digital transformation, in which SAP Intelligent Enterprise, wherein we serve for SAP ECC, SAP S4. Here, the implementations, customizations, migration, and so on, and support services. Along with that, we have our own pre-packaged solutions. I will talk about that. And as I mentioned, Zebra mobile computing technology and Zero enablement from Here Technology. They are the associate partners. So right hand side, if you look at, these are our focused areas. Warehouse management, we have complete portfolio there. Then um, enterprise asset management, as I mentioned, field supply chain, service and supply chain, and AI RPA. We are having certain very interesting assignments in RPA area recently. And along with that, we have our own pre-packaged solutions. The complete portfolio I wanted to brief you here. So these all are 40 plus solutions which are available on SAP App Center. So we have our dynamic modular services. Through dynamic modular services, we provide quick application building platform so that you can quickly build your application in SAP Fiori. Along with that, if you look at, we are touching almost every functionality of the organizations. Enter in enterprise asset management, we are providing solutions in C maintenance, breakdown, preventive, then calibration, which we'll discuss today. Um, We also have a field service manager, flexible scheduling, planning workbench. These are the complete modules in enterprise asset management. Along with that, we have various automations in supply chain portfolio. The one of the important or rather comprehensive solution over there is warehouse management, in which we are covering complete inbound, outbound, cycle count, then stock transfer, supplier return, customer return, all those things. Then direct store delivery, which is again need of every organization in, especially in post-pandemic scenario. Vendor connect is a vendor side automation, complete vendor portal, and so on. So similarly, we have customer side automation through, if you look at order to cash, in which C order, sales order automation, and customer portal. So here um, we are covering vendor side as well as customer side automations. Then we have solutions on management dashboard, multiple approvals like invoicing, work orders, sales orders, leave time sheet in different functionalities. And we also have certain good solutions in HCM, wherein employee performance, IT declaration, and recruitment, time sheet management, scheduling, all the major functionalities of uh, HR HR activities. So these are automated over here. We also have our own complete comprehensive ERP in healthcare, where we have almost 46 modules automated for hospital management industry. So now, I just will take couple of more minutes to just brief you which industries we are working with, who are our customers, and I will take you through the C calibration, today's subject line. So here, if you look at, these are our major industries: life science, automotive, manufacturing, healthcare, utilities, oil and gas. These are some of the major industries where we have provided our solutions working from last few years. So about the global clientele, if you look at, there are really good names to our credit in different industry like life science industry. Then we also are working with some global utility and oil and gas players, then some global manufacturing players like Siemens, Cintas, and so on. So this is about Crave Infotech. Just a short intro about Crave Infotech. With this, I'll come to today's agenda. So today, the first is we will be discussing on calibration management, the need, okay, in current scenario, paperless activity for calibration. Then how to digitalize calibration management to gain efficiencies, what all you are going to achieve through this. Then we will be showing you the application demo. We will brief about during the application how the customers have uh, uh, achieve the results in terms of efficiencies or saving cost and so on. And then we will take you through the question and answer. So um, coming back to today's topic about the calibration, digitalizing calibration. What are the current challenges? What is the need of digitalizing the calibration? What we observed in industry, predominantly when we work with the pharma industry, there is increased compliances, okay, overall, which the industry has to go through. They have to face audit, they have to fulfill the compliances requirements, raised through audit and so on. So so need of this right solution which will fulfill the compliances. Another thing, important thing, is there is no real time evidence in execution nowadays, because they, the data captured on paper during execution, so paper copies have to be made, a lot of paper activity what we observed. So people want to reduce the complete paper activity and make it a complete paperless. Another important thing is a time consuming maintenance process due to multi-level approvals. So with our application, our solution, we are providing with different login IDs, and people can there and there take wherever the approval process can be done faster. Then uh, important one of the important pain area what we observed is um, work is performed on shop floor and the results were entered in SAP after order is completed. Okay, so there is a lot of delay in the data entry, which leads to serious non-compliance again. So these are the typical pain areas at marketplace when we talk about need of calibration. So with this, in fact, if you look at the slide which we have mentioned through Crave solution, what you are going to achieve, the key functionalities we have mentioned over there is one important thing is seamless integration with SAP PM. Now mentioning SAP PM because most of the customers where we worked are SAP having SAP as a ERP, and that is why we have mentioned this. But we are providing solution for SAP as well as non-SAP customers. Then self assignment of work, release order, create inspection lot. These are the functionalities you will see during the demo. The benefits, as I mentioned in my earlier slide also, it is 100% paperless. Then these some numbers which we have mentioned here are out of some of the success stories where we have implemented this solution. So 30% increase in productivity or total cost of operation is reduced by almost 70 to 80%. The 80% efficiency gain achieved by customers. These all are the some of the numbers where we have achieved this through our solution at customer place. So with this, in fact, I request Ashish to brief you about the solution, the process flow, and then take you through the application demo. Ashish, over to you.
Thank you, Murli. Good afternoon, everyone. So, as Murli explained about the calibration process, I will walk through the actual demo, the live demo of the application. So before that, I will explain the process flow, how we have configured this whole calibration process for the mobile solution. So these are the some key features, like it is integrated with the SAP as well as non-SAP system also. This application can work. These are the some functionalities like self-assignment of work. Like in multiple industries, there are different scenarios are available, like planner to technician level assignment, self level of assignment. So all these scenarios are already configured in this application. Then these are the some key benefits, like whole solution will be paperless. You don't need to keep any copies, hard copies. All everything will be available in the system, and these are the some key benefits of the solution. So then I will walk through the process flow, how you can configure with your calibration process. So this one is a one process flow that we have configured in with our mobile application. So this denotes like application will work in the online, and this one is for the offline. So like first, master data creation. So any master data related to your calibration process, like equipment, instrument, or task list, or MIC, scheduling of that equipment, everything will be available in the your system. It will be SAP or non-SAP system. Okay. Then based on the orders generated based on the tolerance limits available, all the orders, available orders for the calibration will be available in the mobile application. So that initial level will be the download of the data and login into the application. So that will happen in the online. So once you download the data, then user can do the work assignment. So the work assignment can be online or offline, that you can do. Then the master selection. So the master means the test instrument selection, which master you require for the calibration, that you can select in the application. Then release of the work. So the release of the work and inspection lot generation. So this mobile solution is integrated with the QM module as well. If you are going with the SAP, and if you don't want the QM module, then we can utilize it with the measuring point it as well. And if some don't want to use the SAP, they want to go with the non-SAP, the same application can integrate it with the non-SAP solution. So this one is point number 3. Then from point number 3, the point number 4 will be pre-approval. So these are the customized solution that we have developed. Like most of the industries, they want pre-approval and equipment verification with the exact date and time. So that this point will capture, and this will be in the offline. And equipment verification, if you have the barcodes available at equipment, so you can scan the barcode and you can search your maintenance equipment or maintenance order. So once the whole pre-approval and equipment verification process done, then user can switch for the calibration process. So in the calibration, you will do the result recording. In the result recording, user can do the measuring points, or if it is a fixed point calibration, that you can do. So all these things will happen only in the offline. Then at the time of calibration or maintenance activity, if you want some material, okay, so that BOM and non-BOM material reservation also available in this application. Once the whole activity is done and user has captured the whole readings, then user can go for the post approval. So the person from the business side will provide the approval. So this approval also we have developed in the offline. So if there is no internet connectivity at your plant side or work side, so this application will be very useful that time. So post approval. Then after the post approval, if you have this scenario like order takeover by the supervisor, technically completion, that you can do. So this all these blocks are configurable. Suppose if you don't want to use this pre-approval, we will remove it. So that will be not applicable for your case. So based on your requirement, this solution can be configured. Then we have the option for the label printing. Like most of the industries, after the calibration, they stick the labels at the instrument, that when the calibration is done, what will be the next due date for the calibration is pass or fail. So our application is integrated with all types of printers. Generally at most of the clients, we are using this IBRA offline printer, where user can print the label in the offline at workplace, and they can stick it on the instrument. Then the next is 10. Once user is done with the activity, user will come into the network area and user will sync the data. Okay, so one sync button is provided that I will show in the application. So once user sync the data, so all the data will update from mobile device to the system. So now hard copies. So I explained that you don't need to keep the hard copies. So in the system itself, we will provide one option where user can take the calibration report. Like if you have the audit or something, so that time you have to just enter your order number or notification number, and you will get the calibration report, means what trading user has entered, which person has executed it, who was the reviewed by, approved by. So all these details will come in the calibration report. So this is the process flow, and based on this process flow only, I will explain, I will show you the demo, how it will work in the audit. So this one is the login screen. So this solution works as on web based as well as on the mobile device, tablet, iOS, everywhere it will be available. The user has to enter the login credentials. So this one is a login feature. So once login, the main functionality of key feature of this application is that everything is configurable. Like you don't want to see these open orders, my orders tab, or you want to change the text, you can change. Everything is configurable at user level. If you want like order number, you saying it as a order or notification number, so you can change the label, you can change the position of these fields. If you don't need any field, you can remove it, disable it. So all this configurable feature is available at user end. So currently, as a part of the demo, here open orders are available. So open orders means all the calibration orders generated in the system will display here in the application. And here the scenario is like self assignment, that user will assign the work to himself and will do the calibration. So once I have assigned the order, it will reflect to the my orders. So before switching to the my orders, I will explain, like here search feature is available. This search will work as a fuzzy search. Like you can search the order or maintenance activity based on any available fields. Like you just know that instrument take ID, but you just know the last few digits or few text. So I will enter here like PG/01. So it will search that specific instrument. If you want to clear the search, you have to just click on this. Now you don't know anything, you don't know the technical ID or order number, you just know the instrument description like nitrogen gas. So I will enter the nitrogen, it will search the specific order containing the instrument description. Again, if you want to see the list of the orders based on the date criteria, suppose you have 500 or calibration orders available in the system, but you want a specific dates order, you can use this filter. So in this filter, we have provided the option to select the specific dates. Then this one is a sorting. You can do ascending and descending using this. Now the self assignment. Now suppose user has the work is assigned that user has to do the calibration of the specific instrument. So, and the self assignment, so user will click on this radio. So once you click on this, so it will update, it will assign the order and it will reflect to into the my orders bucket. In the my order bucket, it will display that user has to work on this specific orders. If someday user wants to work on the multiple orders, the user can assign the multiple orders as well. So user want to work on 2 orders for that time. So user will assign the 2 orders and user can parallelly work on the multiple orders for the calibration. So now I have assigned the 2 orders. Now I want to work on this specific calibration of the specific instrument. So if I want to see the order detail screen, I will click on this specific row. So once I click on it, it will display me the order detail screen. So in the order detail screen, you will get the details like instrument description, inspection lot number, calibration range, instrument range, list code. So all these fields are configurable. Like for one of the customer, we have these details. If you have some other details want to fetch from your system, so we have to just add a field into the our configurable table and that it will display automatically in this detail screen. And as I have explained in the process flow, I have here we have mapped the process in the mobile application. Like first one is the master instrument or your test instrument, the instrument which you will require for doing the calibration of your actual instrument. So that you can select here. Then the next tab will be the pre-approval. Then measurements, here user will capture the readings. Then if you want to source or add some additional information like room temperature, humidity, that you can add in the additional information. And then final will be the post approval, like review. So first one is the master instrument selection. So in the master instrument selection, based on the master data you have maintained in your system, that this application will display here for the selection. Right now, suppose for the calibration of for this order, I want to add this instrument. So I can select it, multiple instruments, and I will add it. So once I have added, it will display in the list. Suppose by mistakenly I have selected some wrong one, you have the option to delete it. So it will delete from your app only, not from the system. Now once the order is added, now if your application is integrated with the QM module, so once the order is released, so your inspection lot will generate here. So I will release the order. So release this will capture your start time of the work. So once the order is released, so inspection lot number will download here. So now inspection lot number is displaying. Now pre-approval process. So pre-approval, this is also not the fix, like you have to follow our solution like business pre-approval, verify instrument, start order. No, if we have the multiple approvals, yes, we can configure it. We can add the multiple approvals. It depends how many approvals you, currently you are using in your process. And if you don't want like some features like verify instrument, yes, we can disable it. So it will not display in this list. So first I will do the pre-approval. So this one is a business pre-approval. So once I click on the business pre-approval, now the scenario is like that. User has assigned the work. User went for the executing the calibration on tablet, and the business person, the owner of the instrument, will provide the approval that I am handing the instrument to you for executing the maintenance or calibration. So that business person will enter his credentials here. Suppose he want to enter his ID is like this, and he want to enter the PIN or password, then he will enter the remark, and everything will captured in the system after the sync. I will click on submit. So once I have submit, so you can consider it as a digitally pre-approved because you are entering the username and password. So all these things will be captured along with the date and timestamp. Then the next is the verify instrument. So verify instrument, this feature will be available for scanning the barcode. Suppose if you have many instruments available in your area or plant, and user just want to scan that specific barcode, so automatically that instrument will be available for the calibration. So in the verify instrument, if I have the barcode available at the instrument level, then I will click on the scan code. If you want to go with the manually, like most of the industries are currently not on the barcode, so you can verify it manually as well, that it will validate that you are performing the calibration of the same instrument or not. So you can verify it manually and then you can start. So when I will verify it, automatically my start button will be available. So now I am going to start the calibration activity. When I will click on the start order, so multiple scenarios we have configured, like in most of the, like in the pharma industry, they have scenarios like conversion, non-conversion. They are getting they want to capture the readings in degree Celsius, but they are getting in the current ampere or something. So that time we have configured this scenario for the conversion or non-conversion. So once you start, so this will be captured as your actual start date time. So once you have start the work based on your fixed points, your raw data sheet will be available on the mobile. So in the raw data sheet will be same as your paper, and here you will get the details and your readings that you have to capture. Now here we have configured in such a way, like based on your acceptable limit, it will show you the low and high value. Now suppose if I have to capture the reading at 10 degree or something at 10, and if user is entering it as 11, so automatically the system will show that your result is getting out of limit and fail. So user will validate, user will check that he is entering the correct reading or not. So if user is wrong, user can change it. So I have entered 10.2. Parallel user can go for the other point. Like here I am entering 20.1. Then I will enter for the third point as a 25. I will enter 24.6. So here you are getting that your reading is pass or fail. Okay. Then once the measurement is done, user can save it. So after the save, then additional information. So in the additional information is also configured. So like receiving condition, what was the receiving condition of instrument, that user can enter. Temperature of the room where user is actually doing the calibration, that details here you can capture. Then humidity of the room, and then remark. So these remarks will be the login, the executor remark will be there. So he will enter the remark, and he will save it. Once the whole measurements and additional information is done, user can go for the confirmation. So before that, user has to save the additional information data. Then user can go for the confirm and proceed. So once you are done with the confirm, so now see you will get the readings here, but it will be in a non-editable format. Now the reviewed by. So in the reviewed by, we have option like check by and equipment release approval. So based on the your industry, we can have multiple approvals here, and that we can configure. So check by will be that your supervisor or someone will enter his details. and will submit it. So once you submit, that user has checked that readings are pass or fail, and he will provide the approval. Then the next step will be final step will be the closure of the order. So now order is confirmed, everything is done. Now the production person, the executor will hand over the instrument to the production person, and that production person will provide the approval. Here the business person will enter his credentials. He will add the comment like instrument. So now once whole activity is done, if user is in offline, so all this activity user can execute in the offline only. Now once the whole activity is done, user can sync the data if it is connected to the network, and it will upload to your system. Okay, I think one question is there. So what is the
Yes, he is
configuration
asking
time?
about timeline. Yeah.
Yeah. So that we will discuss in the questionnaire section.
Yeah.
Once the whole activity is done and user has seen the data, now you have the questions like how you can check, how if there is an audit, how you can show that the calibration for this instrument is completed. So for that we will provide some separate system, or one if you are using the SAP, that we can provide the T code. So in that you will get one smart form that I will show. So like this smart form you will get. So based on your template, your SOP, we can develop it, and that we will display. You will have the one access to the T code, or some system will be there. You have to just enter the order number. You will get the details like what was the calibration order number, equipment details, instrument details, calibration standard master instrument, which master instrument you have used for the calibration. So that details will be available, and at the bottom it will display the name of the performed by person and checked by person with his employee code and date and timestamp also we can show. In the next page it will display the actual entered readings. Suppose you have captured the 2 points, so in this section you will get all the entered readings and actual result, usage decision of the specific instrument, that is it can be used or cannot be used for that instrument. It will display here with the remarks. So this one is the smart form. This one is the calibration solution with for all industries that we have. So Murli.
Yes. Thank you, Ashish, for the.
Murli.
Ashish, is it audible?
Yes, yes, I'm out.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So thank you for the wonderful presentation and demonstration of the solution. So we can take quickly. There is one question. In fact, from Jignesh Pandya. He wanted to know the timeline, configuration timeline. What's configuration timelines? So
Yeah, so configuration timeline, it depends on how your system is configured right now. If you have the everything already available in the system and you just want to integrate with the mobile, so in the 4 to 5 weeks we can configure it. But if you want to, with this whole system, like if you are using the SAP and you want to do the plant maintenance configuration, so yes, then it will take 8 weeks.
yeah, that's right. So if anybody else have questions, please let us know so that we can take it quickly. In fact, I'm just uh, writing here the mail ID also. You can alternatively you can send your questions at crave at contact@craveinfotech.com. Um, Paresh, can you run the question pool?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm not seeing any other question. So we will quickly run through one pool of questions which will help us to know more from your side, and we can touch base with you in one-to-one conversation. So request you all to give your response to these questions. The first question is, are you currently facing any challenges in calibration process? Second is, we can have a dedicated discussion with you for, which will be more customized discussion based on your requirements, your pain areas, and your expectations from digitalizing the process. So please respond to this question. The next point is how we can, please let us know if you want we to contact you, and we will be in touch base. We can have dedicated session for you. Yeah. And the fourth question, of course, I expect the positive feedback from everybody. The webinar, whether it was helpful to you. If still anything is unresolved, or if you have specific queries, let us know at Crave Infotech, contact@craveinfotech.com. So we will answer to your queries. Paresh, let me know once the question poll time is over so that we can
Yeah.
close the
Sir,
webinar.
there is one question from Samir. Please show email address at screen. So, can you?
Yeah, I have. Okay, okay. I, I will type it over here. So hope the session was useful to you. Probably we have addressed some of your expectations and pain areas, and let us know in one-to-one conversation to take the interaction forward. Thank you very much everybody for joining today's webinar. We will close this session today. Thank you so much.